Welcome back to the second episode of a close combat longest day playthrough with the Germans in the Grand Campaign on elite difficulty, and we are currently here still on the initial paratrooper landings. This time we're defending Saint Marie de Mont, or however you say that. If we look at the map, the enemies have dropped in the center of the city, so that's a bit tricky. Well, they didn't drop in on the church, which I did when I played with the Allies. It's random. They could drop in like at 2 places, or apparently just one if it's a fairly solid one, I guess. I mean, I got the church when I played through this with the Allies, and that was a bit OP, I would have to say. Yeah, I just got machine gun teams in the church covering every damn direction of the map immediately from the highest point on the map, so... Yeah, well, either way, let's edit the opponent here. Pretty much standard configuration for these airborne troops. Just gonna give them a section of MG teams and a section of rifle teams, 2 in HQ, 2 30 cals, and 2 mortar teams. And yeah, then we're gonna set up our forces here. We don't have as many reserves this time around as we had last time. In fact, we're quite limited on them. And well, okay. At least we can set up, and we already have like a perimeter. The enemy is going to be inside of here, so there's a perimeter that we need to kind of engage and kind of try to rip that from various angles to defeat the enemy. However, the thing is, the enemy team has experienced high morale units, and we have Osttruppen, which is basically well, forced labor units from the Eastern Front, like prisoners of war and such, with Russian materiel. Mosins and a PPSH. They also have a Directive, or whatever it's called, as a machine gun, I believe, with limited ammunition on it. But we do have one MG-34 team, which should have a substantial amount of ammunition. That being said, I think we do it like this. Get some 3 Osttruppen teams in this first platoon here, and how many men are in these? 3 in the 5cm mortar team. Okay, because I'm thinking they can be used as infantry when they're done with the mortar fire, but if it's only 3 guys, I think maybe it's better options at the moment. If we can stop them on day 1, that would be perfect. If we can not have to fight a sustained engagement here, because yeah, we don't have reserves for it. Some of these guys have combat training, some of them have seen battle but are of low and fair morale, so we're gonna need some command teams in there to psych them up a little bit. So we're gonna just get a Sugtrupp and a Sugtrupper and a company trupp. As command teams do have like a command aura around them, so to say, a circle, in which they have positive effects on whatever's in there. I think we get 1 regular Osttruppen team. We just go in heavy with the MG teams. Although the Osttruppen have more... well... Maybe we don't bring in only a bunch of MG teams, because they will run out of ammo pretty fast on MGs, and these guys have rifles, so they can sustain the engagement longer, although the MG teams can put out a more deadly burst for a shorter duration of time. So, I don't know, 4 Osttruppen MG teams, 3 regular Osttruppen, Sugtrupp, company trupp. Wait, didn't they have better morale just now? I don't know, sometimes you replace them, put them back in, and there's only 1 in the reserves the whole time. You get like a different thing back, so I don't know. But either way, let's get MG-34 and also the mortar team here as well. And hopefully this will be good enough. So, like, they have a few 3-story buildings. We can maybe claim the church. The thing is, they're spawning inside of it. And I'm not sure we can take, like, a close quarter engagement for the church due to, well, they're likely to inflict quite a bit of casualties on us if we even take it. And, yeah, that's... really don't want that, if I'm being honest. I think we don't initially attempt to take the church, if I'm being honest, on this one. No, but I'm looking for other tall buildings I can use for my machine gun team. I mean, there's one here, but there's also so many like fairly tall buildings around it. I'm not sure it's gonna have any reach from here. I mean, a little bit. Not horrendous reach, I guess, but also not like extremely good. 3-story here, I don't know. I think the placement of this team specifically is kind of a make and break type thing. Because they have 2,500 rounds from a MG34. So we can keep them engaged and effective. That could be very good for us. I have half a mind to try and take the church though. I don't know, like even here could be... This could be good, could help us like kind of secure the west side. We could put it more like here. Yeah, that's a bit better. I mean, it's got reach on some things around there, so okay, I think we just put it there. And then we can move it up to the church tower later, I hope. I'll get an Osttruppen or Truppen MG team in here. As you can see, 188 rounds in a Directive, so it's not like the MG ammo is going to go very far. Yeah, where do I put things, honestly? I think maybe one MG team though, and this, and calling it MG team is really, it's an exaggeration, I would say. We do have something MG, but it's not like, it's not extremely good. Maybe an MG team can run over here and take the corner on this building, should be able to cover down the street here, and the adjacent 3-story building, or across the street. And where's this MG team? Right there. Yeah, okay, I think I'll move down, and just to be safe, so they don't run into the street, I'll waypoint them like this. Don't want them to just move in by the bit. Like they can move through the building, move through walls. You can do that in this game. It's kind of crazy like that, but sometimes they can do that and they go into the street and do like a longer route instead, and it's yeah, can be quite devastating actually. Mortar teams, where do I put them? Maybe here. I mean, I could see something from here. Yeah, just here initially, I think. And then, okay, that's all our MG teams. So regular Osttruppen team, where do I put them? Could maybe try to get one of them in here with a Subtrupp near them. Could maybe make a move on the church from here, together with some other teams later on. Just get them in here first. I'm going to need more Osttruppen dudes over here, I think. Just teams in general. I wish I had another 3 teams, since I only have 12 as opposed to 15 this time. Does make things a bit more challenging. But these Osttruppen dudes move over there, and I think we give them the company troop, because they have one more guy than the platoon leader troop does. Although, I mean the Subtrupp does, although the Subtrupp has a rifle grenade and a guy with a submachine gun, but is that better or is it worse? Just depends. So put them over there, and then we could maybe have another Osttrupp team. I just tell initially, we don't need to go super crazy, just to begin with, so. Maybe more like here, so they have the 3-story reach. And let's hope this works out. Let's go. I could probably set up better initially, but hopefully it's gonna work and be good enough. If it feels like we could just take the church, then I'm gonna go and just take the church. Yeah, we got rifle team there. Oh, we're seeing a lot of enemies, so get these guys down here fast, that's Right, well, we're in position doing some damage. You kinda gotta give direct orders sometimes at night. Right, Cap, it's a full-on engagement in the building here. So if the company took to come and help out, that would be great. A lot of mortar rounds going out. Are we shooting any of them? Yes, we are. Okay, so far, so good. Maybe suppress these guys in the building here. Help the guys pushing in here up a little bit. Get that illumination flaring off. Okay, be a bit careful with the mortar here, don't want to hit their own guys. Let's see what's going on here. This Osttrupp is not in the best shape of its life. There's a melee engagement breaking out. Enemy command team's taking a bit of a beating from ours. But ours is taking a beating too. Come on Osttrupp, move in and help out. We're taking out one enemy mortar team. We took out the platoon HQ over here, very nice. We just get the various teams here on defense. Sneak down here, do not get picked apart, get to the safer side of the building. You guys, no fire, okay. There's a mortar fire going off right now, let's fire it off there instead. Losing a lot of guys over here right now, and that's just not very ideal. Taking a lot of fire from the church area and whatnot. Wonder if we could maybe throw smoke out there and make some moves with the Super. Ah, the timing, and then he blast off illumination just as I do that. Come on. Okay then. Okay. Huh. That is some serious timing though. Alright, firing off the... We could fire off some smokes here, I guess. Let's just do that. I think I'm moving this Osttruppen team together with the Subtrupp. And we can move up the infantry. Yeah, sorry, the mortar infantry. If you guys can get eyes on what's going on here, that'd be perfect. Osttruppen has taken a casualty, I'm not sure what they're fighting. I feel like we killed a lot of American dudes so far though. And why are we not killing these guys, by the way? What's up with that? Well, I mean, they've taken the church tower, but that was pretty much to be expected. I mean, they're taking a serious beating. Can you back them up with some fire, guys? No more on the mortar, right? So we can move the mortar team in. We do have a few more smokes, but screw that. Just gonna see if we can get these two teams into the building together. In fact, we can go with these as well. It should work out. Might take a bit of fire, but if we can claim the church, we're in a good position. Hey, you guys, come on. Come on, boys. Give them hell over her. Well, we're in. Can we take the top? Oh, we have the church tower. Let's move the MG-34 in there. And this MG team over here as well. Okay, I mean, taking the church, that's pretty huge. From there, a lot can happen. Alright guys, just get safe in the building here. Where's this fire coming from? Here, there, okay. Oh, we just lost the Osttrupp there. rifle grenade got him or something. But I mean, we got several teams up in the church here now, so we can really start hammering into these guys. Once we get the MG34 set up, we should really be able to lay it into them. Okay, let's just get the mortar guys in there. Hopefully that keeps them safe enough. There's a lot of enemies concentrated in this area. I'm gonna move Subtrupp, Osttruppen, MG, regular Osttruppen, we're moving them down here. We're gonna rush these guys, clear the church entirely, set up the MG up top. And I think if we can just drain the enemies a bit from this position, then we can push in and take the cafe and hopefully push them off the map entirely. But it is imperative that we do not do this too early, because that's going to end in disaster. Okay, stop running now and start engaging. Come on, guys. Fucking hell, that was not very effective. Fuck them up, boys, come on. Come on, go and help them out. Go, 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 go. They're wiping our Subtrupp after, for fuck's sake. This should be easy enough, just fucking shoot them and kill them. Like in the open on the other side of the damn church. Why are they still alive? Well, at least the, okay, looks like setting up the MG over there. The other teams can just move in, but their MGs are so low in armor that there's no point really keeping them in the church tower. See if I can move these guys up to the next building over. So, can we get that MG fully set up, guys? For fuck's sake, can we just kill this like one last guy here? What the hell is he hiding behind that he's still alive? As soon as we clear this church, things are going to be so much easier for us. It's one man! What is he hiding behind? Like a wooden chair? Oh, in comes another guy. What is this? Oh, okay, it's two guys, but still. Okay, okay, I'm just putting them on defend. And hopefully it works out. Still setting up this MG overhead. That is taking a while and a half. This MG is out of ammo. I think we're gonna move these guys just down here. Start engaging that. They surrendered? Fantastic. And this guy, he's dead. Beautiful. Okay. Let's move out, claim the corner cell, set up our MGs. And this Subtrupp is ready to sacrifice. There's only one surviving guy in it. We want a truce now. Well, we can forget about it. But we need to drain them out in that cafe a bit before we make a push on it though. I think honestly we're better to push from the east than from the south or the west. North is kinda... it could work I guess. But it takes a bit of repositioning to be able to do so. Oh, they're just blind firing in the middle of the street. Yeah, that's good. Oh my god. Oh, I guess I messed up though. So this MG team is done. Move these guys over here. Some of my guys need to get to scavenging. Out of ammo, yeah. Quite a few guys really low on ammo actually, so... I don't know. We can maybe move these guys across, and hopefully they don't die from that. And then we can do some other fancy stuff. Maybe move in the mortar team as well. There's so many units are dead already, it's going to count as combat ineffective and be removed from our serves. Okay, we're gaining some ground here, it's just... I don't know. Just use this damn MG. At last, please. Alright, let's sneak these guys, so there's one remaining guy here on the corner, see what he can do. Honestly, looks like these guys ain't just coming from another area here. Anything here? Seemingly? Oh, yeah. We can just claim the cafe, then we can take the truce, and yeah, kind of win the game here. With inferior forces, goddammit, there's a team in there. Okay, this might not be the move to make just yet then. We need to drain them a bit more, and this guy can just hide in this building. It might be useful later, who knows. These guys, very low on ammo. In fact, only one guy in here still has ammo. So if we could move these guys safely over here to loot some ammunition of those corpses, that could put them back into the fight. It's a one-man sug truck. These guys could use more ammo. These as well, for sure. And they could sneak over here and claim some in this area, I think. Keep the other guys in position for now, though. Team was annihilated. Yeah, well, that's how it goes, I guess. I shudder at the thought of fighting in this map once again, because we do not have a lot of resources to do so with. Been playing too aggressively, thinking maybe we can actually just take it for that, but I mean, maybe we can though, maybe we can. Now we just need some fire coming out. And to get across the street though. 3 teams. Might do. Could put in more actually. Distract them with this sub truck as we move in. This guy, we can sacrifice him as well. I'll just get these guys in the building then, fuck's sake. Okay. Not 100% sure what's happening here. Okay, we're gonna illuminate this area, put some attention over here. I'm gonna push in with another team like this. Go with the sub truck straight over this way. Fire towards here. Just as a distraction, and then we're gonna push everything we have here. Just west, don't care if we kill this stuff or not, just go west, go west, go west. Just need to get across and take that cafe victory location. Let's do it, boys, come on. Distracting them with this guy. Laying down some fire. This guy as well, we can just run out. We've taken everything, truce, bam, nailed it, there we go. Alright, so that's one regiment taken out with a pretty freaking shitty group that we had to do it with though, but it worked out. Alright, let's look at our forces. So the Sugtrupp is dead. We still have this MG team. Still have this and that. This one's gone. This command team is dead. This troop as well. Not this one. Keeping those two, keeping this, and the MG, so the mortar is gone. However, that's an entire US airborne regiment just wiped off the map, so I'd say that's pretty decent actually. Yeah, it worked out. My end stratagem or stratagem or whatever the fuck, just take the cafe, worked out. I was expecting more resistance, to be honest. That's why I hadn't really pushed on it already, but it worked out. 15 of our guys killed and 11 incapacitated. So yeah, 26 total that we won't be fielding, but it doesn't matter. Like, what really matters is the team they are in still combat effective. They go below 50%, no, and then they get removed. It's not exactly like that, but that's like just a rough rule of thumb that I kind of apply. Either way, we killed 29, incapacitated the same, and took 2 prisoners, so 60 casualties on the Americans to our whatever the hell I just said, and yeah, it's decent enough. Took the regiment out. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, I would appreciate if you maybe left a like on it, and maybe subscribed if you haven't already. And entirely up to you, of course. You can anyway catch me in the next one, so have a good one.